Yo, everybody, welcome back. What is up? Welcome back to another stream here. I, as always, am Golden Spider, and today we're going to be hopping into part 2 of our Control playthrough. Part 1 was relatively short because I had plans I had to get to, but not today. So we're going to get to spend a nice long time with this here. This is always part of our. What is this about? Just DLCs and stuff. As of course, this is part of our Road to Control Resonant series, where we are going through all of the Remedyverse games and brushing up, making sure we have as much of the tasty lore as we can before Control Resonant drops in late September. So we already played Alan Wake Remastered. You can go ahead and check out the VODs for that on my YouTube channel, Golden Spider 666 as well. Maybe just Golden Spider. And yeah, no, it is Golden_Spider 666 for all of the VODs. There should be a link for that below as well. And if you're watching this on YouTube, you can also watch me stream this live over on twitch.tv/GoldenSpider666. I don't really have a set schedule. I mostly stream when I want to, but I try to do kind of Monday, Wednesday, at least 3 times a week. But yeah. So we already did Alan Wake Remastered. We're jumping into Control, and then we're actually gonna be playing Alan Wake 2 afterward. And it's a little bit of a tight timetable. This is July 27th, and so we have about a month, a little under 2 months to completely go through. Well, actually, yeah, almost exactly under 2 months to get through this game and Alan Wake 2, because I believe Control Resident drops on September 25th. So almost exactly 2 months to get through these 2 games. So it's a tight timetable, but we're gonna make it work. We're gonna try to, at least. But for now, let's just go ahead and jump into continuing the game. Am I still back here? Don't tell me I have to do this again, please. I really do not like. Okay, good. Does not seem like I do. I really like that. Hotline chamber, up the stairs. Already did all that. Excuse me. Sorry. And here's the hotline chamber. This is about where we left off.
Whoa. Have we been here before? No. I've stayed at a lot of roadside motels across the country, on the road, on the run, under the radar. This feels like all of them, like something recognized from a dream.
Okay, I believe it was, yeah, black pyramid that I need to go through. Wasn't it? Wait, that did change what door was open.
Key has a black pyramid on it.
Oop. I have a feeling I don't want to let that thing touch me.
It is a phone. It's an object of power. It doesn't connect to any typical network. A direct line to the astral plane and the board. And my hypothesis is, under the right conditions, to other planes of existence as well.
A director needs a team. My management team. These people know the secrets of the Bureau as well as I do. Some even better. Darling, Tomasi, Salvador, Marshall. Marshall especially, my head of operations. She sees right through me. She knows I don't like relying on people. The only person you should fail is yourself. But things change when you become director.
I have it. The hotline. I can reach Trench. Well, listen to him. He feels more like an echo. An echo
Damn,
with
a lot of
important
collectibles.
info. I need to get back to Emily. People react strongly when I tell them about you. Is it too soon to tell Emily? She might be able to help.
Yeah, back here. I mean, I guess it makes sense that that would lead to that the director would have like an instant access line to the hotline. It is for him. Or for me, I guess, not him. Because it's me now.
Jesse, did you get the hotline? I mean, how is it out there? The comms, the hiss? Sorry.
I got the hotline. I can make out what Trench is saying now.
Incredible. What did he say?
He talked about his management team. People who knew the Bureau's secrets. Your boss, Darling. Tomasi, but he's gone. He's gone. Salvador?
He's the head of security.
And Marshall?
Helen Marshall is head of operations. She's tough, ex-CIA. She took her Rangers and went to the research sector to secure the HRA production. She hasn't come back.
Someone who could help us. The other sectors. How do I get there?
It's impossible because of the internal lockdown. You can perform a directorial override to lift it, but that can only be done in the maintenance sector. Normally, you take the sector elevator down there. It connects all the sectors, but it won't work while the lockdown is in effect.
We already got past one lockdown. Maybe I can find a way.
Jesse, look, with no prep, no training, in this extreme situation, you are doing phenomenally well. And all that and the hiss can't seem to affect you. I mean, I would love to run some tests on you. If you agree, that is. We could find out something that would help us.
Tests? I don't know. She might find out about you. But I wouldn't mind understanding more myself. Okay. If you think it will help.
Great. I'll check the internal documentation for any lockdown bypasses. We need to get these sectors open to locate Darling and Marshall.
And I'll look for a way inside the maintenance sector. The sooner we find one, the sooner I reach this override.
Alrighty. Case files, hotline. The object should be inaccessible for use except as a director. Object is a 1960s era red bakelite telephone. The rotary dial has been replaced with a black knob of unknown purpose. The phone weighs redacted. The object allows the director to communicate with the redacted. If used by anyone other than the director, the object will cause lethal. Redacted. See Dr. Darling presentation 11.6 for more information. The object is currently bound to Director Trench. Background. The object spontaneously manifested in the director's office, placed on the desk. Director Northmore was the first known Bureau agent to use it. A battery of tests were run on the object, including redacted and redacted, but its origin remains unknown. Analysis of Hiss Threat, Part 1. Initial encounters with the entity known as the Hiss have revealed various behavioral facts. Most notably, the Hiss is able to invade or corrupt control points, altered items, and even humans, radically changing their behavior. Curiously, any person wearing one of the wearable HRA devices that Dr. Darling has been distributing over the past weeks was not affected by this corruption. The only known exception to this fact is the new director, Jesse Faden, who possesses an inherent immunity to the Hiss. This could indicate that she has already been corrupted, but her behavior is so in contrast to that of the other Hiss that I have dismissed the theory. My final observation comes from Miss Faden herself. She is able to cleanse material and organisms of the Hiss corruption. We tested this ability on a Hiss corrupted entity, but unfortunately the process seems to kill the host. Perhaps the host's physiology becomes reliant on the Hiss. More work to be done. Refer to file redacted for full report.
I can hear the hotline ringing in my dreams, constantly ringing. Ringing so loud I can't hear the voice I'm straining to understand. Why don't I pick up? It's a secure line of communication with the board. They would tell me what I need to know. Do I fear their answers? Would they have warned me of this threat? I didn't see it coming. The traitor in our midst. A conspiracy plotted right behind me. I can't trust anyone. I must assume all my intel has been manipulated. The hotline is the only channel I can trust. Bind it, control it. The rule and the ritual with objects of power. It can't be tampered with. The lifeline to the astral plane and the board. I must seek guidance. Soon. I'll rest first. I'm so tired. Always tired now. But I must reach the hotline. I think I'm under attack. An attack of dementia, exhaustion. It's a rain cloud making me forget. The hotline. I must reach the hotline.
Interesting.
The Ocean View Motel and Casino is a familiar friend to me. I stayed in countless motels like it while investigating AWEs across the country, back in my field agent days. Those roadside motels all bleed together like a dream. Same and not the same. Anywhere and nowhere. The Ocean View operates on dream logic, and the light switch cord leaks out to be found in the most unexpected places, and sometimes successfully encouraged to appear and act as a convenient lock to keep out those not trained in dreamscape navigation. Even Bureau veterans can only find one key in the motel. The key that opens the door marked with the inverted black pyramid. The rest, the many other doors, are still mysteries to us. We're all merely guests there. Even the board. Sometimes I need to visit, just to breathe easier for a while. It beats the numb, sterile apartment I spend my nights in, insulated from everything but myself. I guess that's where the whiskey comes in. Something's coming. The whisper's growing louder. The worst winter storm in Bureau history. A retribution for my sins. Our sins. This threat could destroy the Bureau, everything I've built. Destroy me. A web spun, turning this place against me. I catch glimpses of it in the corner of my eye. It's just out of reach. Elusive. It's clever. A perverse game of hide and seek. Is this part of an attack? Obfuscating the facts. Dimming my eyes. It's hard to tell. I need answers. I haven't heard back from Darling. I fear for my friend, my closest ally. I think we made a terrible mistake all those years ago. That thing he studies is putting us all in danger. It's my duty as director to keep the Bureau safe. It'll be difficult. What's done can't be undone. There's no easy fix. Magical thinking is a requirement for survival. Pain and suffering are mandatory. To change things, you have to break yourself. I don't know if I have the strength. I'm old and weak. I'm afraid. I can see my hands trembling. I'm losing control.
All right, take this down. The situation in Cuba has been evaluated by the
And yeah, we listened to it last time.
Do you hear that? Someone's singing. Where's it coming from?
Sounds like it's coming from the elevator.
Objects up to 20 feet.
bullshit. We've never recorded.
Let's see. And if we want some help, is that all we can do? I know, okay. Do launch damage. I can just get them all, so why not? I should have weapon 4 slot.
Any distance over 5.
Astral construct. Construct shatter. That makes it like a shotgun, it looks like.
Obviously, you never read the P6 data.
New outfits. Okay, cosmetics. Okay. Kind of like the astral dive suit. Kind of fun. Kill enemies with the surface weapon in spin mode. I do not have spin mode. Using charge. I don't have charge. Alright, I guess I can just accept. Oh no, I can't. Executive sector. Was just here.
A lot of these questions could be answered by obtaining a live specimen.
Here? We don't have the proper facilities.
Control point. Control points are locations that the Bureau has identified as being vital junctions of the oldest house. When the appropriate harmonization devices are arranged around the control point in the redacted arrangement, the surrounding area will not experience any unforeseen building shifts. These control points are discovered by redacted detection of an unobstructed ping using the redacted within 37-foot radius. Numerous researchers have attempted to define control points, calling them nerve junctures or redacted or vulnerable spots of the oldest house. A common factor in this theory is that the control points are susceptible to external influence, which allows us to stabilize the oldest house and work more confidently inside it. Theoretically, this technology could be extrapolated to stabilize the oldest house as a whole, but testing has found that certain parts of the building refuse to be redacted. Refer to file 7-25-2788 for full report. Nostalgia department. Okay, can't go in there, I guess. Not yet. What's this other enemy? I know there's other enemies. Here's files Havana summary. AWE-48, an auditory event occurred at the United States Embassy in Havana, injuring the majority of diplomatic staff stationed there. Redacted deaths were reported and outgoing information has been managed. Event response. Bureau agents arrived at the embassy on the same day as the event was reported through federal channels, but were too late to witness the AWE, which is reported to have been redacted. Staff experienced sudden intense vibrations and noise accompanied by intense pressure in the ears. This lasted for a redacted minute. No visual phenomena was witnessed. The scene was cordoned off and the embassy staffs were transported to the continental U.S. After Formula 1.9 was recited in the vicinity, a single cowboy boot began to vibrate, identifying it as an altered item. The item was contained and brought to the Bureau for examination. See case file A185 or AI85 for details. Trench dead letter approval. Greetings, Director Trench. I'd like to thank you for approving my request for the Dead Letters Archive, cataloging the Bureau's collection of delinquent mail, for providing an extremely handy database that research teams can use to search for any connections or related topics found among these letters. Aside from the more functional purposes, this archive will allow us to preserve these windows into authentic human encounters with the paranatural world. These letters came to us from various places and times, gathered by the Postal Service as undeliverable. The Bureau is the perfect home for them. I realize not all letters contain accounts of genuine paranatural events, but even the erroneous ones allow us insight into how the unknown is perceived by real people. Of course, I will first compile a system to allow us to analyze the letters for any information or suspected connection to AWEs and other altered materials. So thank you again. I can't wait to dive into my dead letters. P. Bartwell. Dead President. To whom it may concern, I am being contacted by the past presidents of the United States of America. They appear as spirit guides, giving me their wisdom. John Adams keeps saying I need to fix America, but I can't really understand them. They all have a lot of opinions. People tell me I'm imagining it, but Theodore Roosevelt showed me how to fix my lawnmower, and I don't know a thing about lawnmowers. Explain that. I have great dead men telling me about the past and the present. If you'd like to use my abilities to help run the government, please let me know. I know the White House could use me. Yours in earnest, James Bartholomew. Hello, avid readers. The Bureau Book Bunch will convene at the usual spot in the corner of the cafeteria at 5 p.m. on Tuesday. Currently discussing Unless You by J.D. Brooks. Everyone should get the reviews to me by Monday before lunch so I can generate some conversation starters before the meeting. Happy reading, Penny Bartwell. I don't have to yet. Okay. Alright, yeah, I already watched that.
Just look at it.
kind of exploring around. Partial lockdown distinctions. Pay attention, Alberto. This is the last time I'm explaining this. Internal lockdowns are manually triggered events that lock one or all of the sectors by restricting the use of the sector elevator, effectively locking staff in this sector until the emergency is handled. They can only be lifted via the directorial override and maintenance once the director is satisfied that the situation is under control. External lockdowns are a bigger deal, nothing in or out of the whole building. It's only triggered by a code red containment breach based on some complicated system that security and research slapped together. It can be lifted once A, the threat has been neutralized, and B, a high clearance individual gives the system the all clear. This process is not the same as the directorial override, so stop saying so in documentation. I know it's confusing as hell, and I've told Darling 100 times to change it, but they're adamant it stays the way it is. Honestly, I don't think they even know how to change it at this point. Let's just make sure our staff understands how all this mess works, okay? Okay. Just being by that is draining my health, not I thought might have been just stepping on it. Holy guacamole. Data breach. Last month, our on-site server experienced an intrusion by unauthorized users. After a thorough investigation, it was confirmed that the users only accessed a data file which contained portions of various Dr. Darling presentation. Investigators were able to track the users through their IP addresses, and the following are confirmed identities of these users: Patrick Stutions, Rupert Nogueira, Arto Kalamaki, Christopher Mills Bowling, and Yako Saranen. These individuals are in breach of Bureau Code 91 and have been placed under surveillance by our external investigation team. Further action is pending. Yeah, I suppose if that's all I can do. Holy shit. Fucking rocket launcher? Did I already do the headshot mission? I did. Okay. Good. I don't have to worry about getting headshots anymore then. Yep, I think I just left it in my hand.
Pope wants us to get a field lab set up as soon as possible.
With what? We can't get any equipment from...
Turn that in, turn that in. Spin mode. Charge, surge. Shatter. Shatter.
research sector until the internal lockdown is lifted.
Might as well make shatter.
See what you can find around here.
Oh, wait, I can have more than one mode? I forgot about that. But I got another personal mod slot.
Computers, documents, any measuring devices you can find. Helping Pope is a surefire way to get on Darling's good side.
The word that describes this is Rebecca. Repeat the word. The name of the center you are.
Come on, where are you, fuck? I think that's both of those uh things I needed to do.
Person Trench was shot in the head. The situation's getting
Yep. Neat.
worse.
I saw
Spin. Charge. Surge.
Trench and Darling arguing a couple weeks ago. Trench
What is that? Launch energy cost.
was furious.
Tier 3 health boost. I like that.
Don't be stupid. What would the Bureau's golden child have to gain from killing the boss?
Time to work. Meet me in the maintenance.
Like I said before, the janitor is a friendly face. The maintenance sector is the janitor domain. If I can find Ati here, he can help me reach the override. Maybe it was you who got me into the oldest house with the lockdown on. Maybe it was Ati. It felt like he made the elevator appear that took me to Trench's office. Is Ati guiding me too? The directorial override is right there, in the control room. How do we get there?
Blackrock Cray, Blackrock Processing. I don't have access to that, so we have to go through ventilation and janitor's office. Nope, I fell. Oh, that was a ricochet. I was just about to say, I'm still getting fight music. Oh, there's gotta be somebody left. Then I ran right under him. Blah.
What's down that way?
Oh. Holy crap.
Ugh, this place makes me nauseous. An object of power. How do you think it got down here? A carousel horse. Why is kid stuff always so creepy?
Oh, ouch. Okay, I don't... I'm way ahead of you there, game. Ouch. Okay. There we go. You and the host are now bound / friends for life.
See the hiss keep up with me now.
Oh. Okay, good. It is already bound to his mouse button. I love that. There we go. It's gonna be a lot easier. Hidden location discovered. I will pick it up to pick it up, but I do not care about watching that. Oh. You almost eluded me, box. Why does the janitor have a picture of himself on his office door?
Well done. You got the job. It's place for congratulations. Yippee, saatana. It happened in the last drop. I truly need an assistant.
Funny thing is, I've been a janitor. I'm more at home in that role than as the director. Only Ati here seems to see that.
Yeah, hi, Ati. Look, we need to get the lockdown lifted, otherwise I can't get to the other sectors. Can you help me get to the override?
Yes, easy peasy. It's just around the corner. But first, we need to get you working. Very small, couple of hours job.
Something tells me it's gonna be more than that.
You think there's a dog buried in this? I can tell you are not yesterday's Krause's son. That's why you'll make a great assistant. Very well. I'll hit the facts on the table. Mä kyllä sanon perkele suoraan, that this house has a vermin problem. A bad one. They've already messed up the cooling pumps. And the power generators of a power plant, perkele. And the pensioner inside is starting to feel the band around his head tighten. The situation needs to be fixed before the plant blows up. And we all disappear like a fart in Sahara.
Trying my best to keep up with this. Fix the coolant pumps and the power generators, otherwise the power plant will blow.
But don't you worry. I've left you clear instructions. You'll catch the end of the thread before I go to my vacation. The work's on the task board here. You can do later, when you have time.
Vacation? Right.
Yes, no one's gonna cancel my holiday or seat's gonna rattle. But don't worry at all. You'll take care of it, and soon this crisis gonna be last winter's snow. You better go now, so you don't have to run with your head as your third leg. The door in the back leads to the plant.
The door in the back. That's great. Thank you, Ati.
He can definitely hear my internal monologue, which is interesting. What a mess, burn the trash.
Burn the trash. Throw it in the fire. Burn it all. Burn it into a reindeer. Not into a moose.
And this is not interesting. The saying is supposed to be like a wall right here.
Okay, so what happens again if that thing blows up?
Power. Explosion. Too much. Director's duty. Keep the lights on.
Irish escaped OOP. Attention maintenance staff. An object of power escaped the Panopticon a couple weeks ago, and they want everyone to keep an eye out for it. If anyone sees the merry-go-round horse zipping around the sector, alert me immediately. Do not try to contain it on your own, and definitely don't bind it to yourself. The security sheep, Simon Irish. Well, too late.
Hey, are you new? Go talk with Chief Arish in the security booth. He's in charge here.
Very well. First, let's claim this thing.
Ma'am! Hey! Chief Arish, FBC Security. Shouldn't you be in a safe room?
They all have HRAs. We're on the same side.
My name is Jesse Faden. I'm here to perform the directorial override to get the lockdown lifted.
Yeah, Chief Arish, FBC Security. I'm just... Oh, hang on, you're the new director.
Does everybody just get like a mental broadcast or something when Jesse became the new director? Nobody is like, what? You're the new director? What happened to the last guy? They're just like, oh no, you're the new director. You're her. It's really interesting.
It's a pleasure. Ma'am.
Let's skip the formalities, please.
Right. Faden, ma'am. Look, as you can probably tell, it's a bit of a shit show down here. We've been holding our ground, but whatever's gotten into our buddies has them wrecking the coolant pumps and the power converters. The NSC keeps overheating, and my crews keep getting shot before they have a chance to make any repairs.
NSC?
Oh, sorry. Bureau jargon. It's what we call the power plant. You know, the big rumbling metal thing? Salvador, head of security, asked me to protect it in case of an attack. See, what's inside is dangerous. Dr. Darling seemed to know it would be a target.
Darling? He's here?
No, he came down a few days ago, before everything went to hell. He was out of it. Smelled like a bar mat. He was ranting about vulnerabilities and how he only had one large-scale HRA, but that he needed it somewhere else. Still, at least he gave us these personal HRAs before he left. Hey, did I mention that he was tearing his clothes off? Crazy dude.
Darling knew the hiss was coming.
Listen, I love playing 20 questions as much as the next guy, but we have got to get the water and electrical systems repaired before this baby blows. I'll have my guys unlock the doors out of here for you.
I'll take care of it. You stay and keep the hiss away from the plant if you can.
The hiss? That's what we're calling him? Oh, that's catchy. Oh, listen, the radios aren't working, so if you find my boss Salvador out there, could you please ask him what the plan is? I'm sure he will have one by now.
I'll keep an
Salvador is probably going to be dead.
Sure has a lot of faith in his boss.
Try to stay alive.
Reach security measures. Hey Simon, I got your message. Yeah, if someone in the sector is asking about Ati, just tell him you'll handle it and leave it at that. Under no circumstances should any personnel intervene with his day-to-day routine. I told you everything I know about him, so you could better deal with his odd habits. But yes, it's still very much a classified matter. Also, I saw your report about the quarry worker who wandered into the Foundation. Detaining him was the right move. We'll figure out what he saw before we decide on next steps. Cheers, Lynn. In case you hadn't noticed, something is up between Trench and Darling. I know this isn't your strong suit, but try your best to stay out of it.
What? When the converters and coolant pumps are working again, we should be able to get this baby back down to a safe temperature. I hope.
What do you know about the hiss?
Not much, only what I've seen. Well, they use the same tactics that Marshall and Salvador taught us, which makes me think that the hiss haven't completely erased the people inside, which is a pretty fucking horrible thought. Or they're just using whatever they find in their victims' heads. In any case, they are really eager to get inside the power plant.
Why do you think that is?
Shit, I don't know. They want to make my life harder?
What do you do here, Arish?
Security chief of the maintenance sector. I make sure all the weird shit down here doesn't bother the maintenance crews. Learned everything I know from Salvador. The best security agent this bureau has ever seen.
And you like your job?
I love it. You know, everyone thinks that maintenance is the lowest rung on the ladder just because we fix pipes instead of writing memos, but I gotta be honest. These are the bravest people in the goddamn building. I'm proud to work with them.
I've done a few odd jobs with these kind of folks. They say what they mean. I like that.
What exactly is the power plant?
Listen, I only know what Salvador told me, but I know it generates all the electricity for the Bureau, and it's got two very simple rules. Rule 1, keep it below a certain temperature. Rule 2, don't ever, ever open it. Oh, and 3, it's classified, so I shouldn't ask.
Sounds like secrets are standard operating procedure around here.
Oh, yeah. It's all part of the job.
What do you know about the service weapon?
Not much. That thing is director only. Salvador told me by the time he saw Trench use it. Sounds like that gun can do some serious damage. Yeah, I did see pictures of it once, though, and it looks different to that thing you're carrying. You modded or something? It's new.
Is new a good thing?
Given the circumstances, I'd say new is our best bet.
You know, valid.
Do you know this Ati guy?
Of course. He's my favorite coffee break buddy. Dude has got some crazy stories. He probably knows more than anyone else around here, if you can make sense of what he's saying.
Any idea where he's from?
I'm guessing Sweden.
He's from where he's from. Look, there are just some stones that are better left unturned, you know?
I should be going.
Right. You got a lockdown to lift.
Oop. There we go. If you watched any of my other playthroughs, you know my motto by now. Always look for the goodies. Whoop.
Keeping my eyes open.
Alright, now we can continue on. Wait, is this the way I came? Yes, it is. Whoops. I thought it looked a bit familiar.
Itching for some real action.
Leave to this door? No. Oop. I thought you said you were going to unlock the doors for me. Okay, no, maybe for the energy converters.
It's fried up. You need to fix it before the old Vic pants inside the plant has a shit fit.
Slurp up all that tasty health.
We're fixed. Now let's fix the pumps and water flow.
And that was easy. Why'd they give me so many power blocks? This game is a Wednesday at 8. Usual spot. Hazard owes me $20. Arish still on a fucking winning streak. Someone please figure out how he's cheating. Thompson suspended for a game because of that shady dealing incident. Guy, IOU 60. I bought beers last time, so it's Hepsonstall's turn. Ramus. I looked a little like just world building they're doing here. It just make it feel like an actual like office job. Clearance level 5? Dang. The heck isn't in that place that requires such a high clearance? Level 5 clearance for this too. Ah, okay. Back out here. Central maintenance. A big bathroom. Thresholds. The oldest house is a place in flux. Thresholds appear with no warning. What the threshold will contain is a question we can only answer once it manifests. The widely accepted theory is that thresholds are dimensions vibrating on a redacted frequency different from our own. When those frequencies match, a threshold will manifest in the oldest house, which acts as a redacted. Others theorize thresholds are parallel universes or possibly our own reality at a different point in time. Some believe a collection of altered materials affects the house or attracts the thresholds. We do know for certain that thresholds are not permanent. Eventually, the frequency will shift. Some believe Earth itself is just another threshold connected to the oldest house, which is actually rooted in some other reality. This theory, while impossible to disprove, causes redacted in those who learn of it, so it is actively denied. Refer to file 5-05-1881 for full report.
So I just read this. Welcome to the Ranger Field Training course. The course must be completed in the specified amount of time. When you're ready to start, press the button. Is that all, or?
I always did love obstacle courses.
Get ready, Ranger. Course starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go.
Yeah, okay.
45 seconds remaining.
No, come on, game.
30 seconds remaining.
Oh, okay, really?
15 seconds remaining. Five seconds remaining.
Yeah, well, if Jesse Faden would actually, like, grab the things I want her to.
Get ready, Ranger. Course starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. Seconds remaining.
Oh my gosh. Oh my god.
Seconds remaining. Five seconds remaining. Course failed. Try again, Ranger.
What? Oh, I have to go in there. Okay.
Get ready, Ranger. Course starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. Seconds remaining. Seconds remaining. Seconds remaining. Course complete. Congratulations, Rainer.
Guessing this isn't usually part of the course. It's protected because you need to hit it harder to break that shield.
Nope. Oh yeah. Oh. Hell yeah. New powers. Holy crap. What? I had my shield up. I guess it doesn't protect against melee. Okay. All the way back here. Okay. There's pumps over there. Where's the checkpoint I cleared? There it is. What is this? Shield strength? Yes. I would love that. Oh, additional weapon form slot. That's what I unlocked. Okay. Always do health first. And then I want more energy as well. Oh, I can get another one. Grip. Or spin. I think I want spin. Executive sector, surge, charge, pierce. I can't really do any of those yet. I haven't unlocked those. And I was in, I was in central maintenance. I want to continue. I want to go back to there. Continue exploring it. Tennyson report warning. Listen, Trench is on the warpath about this Tennyson report thing. He wants to know who wrote it, and he wants to know yesterday. Whoever did it is going to get crucified. I don't know if it was one of you guys, and I don't want to know. I'm not super keen on leading a witch hunt. So tell everyone in the sector to keep their head down. Best not to be on anyone's radar right now, you know? I tell you, not even counting all the weird shit we deal with, this place can be a downright hostile work environment sometimes. Hey. Damn, that's some security. I can't really go that way. So this is glass, but the glass is not actually glass. I can just shoot right through it. Holy crap, holy. Okay, nope. No point going into here, I guess. I can't do anything. It was a waste of my time. Oh well. The fuck are these things? They don't look like people. A furnace chamber.
By trash, did Ati mean barrels full of hazardous biological material?
Why, yes, it seems. Yes, you did.
Seems like I'm breaking some environmental regulations on waste disposal, but if that's what Ati wants, then I'll get it done.
My name is Dr. Pierce, lead researcher of the parakinesiology. I believe I've discovered a paranatural
Okay. There's like one more barrel, I think. That's it? I don't think so. Maybe it is. Yeah, no, that wasn't it.
That's all of them.
There we go. Ooh, 2 ability points received.
My name is Dr. Pierce, lead researcher of the parakinesiology department. I believe
I've discovered a Code Omega paranatural entity residing within the Bureau itself. Right under our noses. Darling refused to allocate me the budget or resources, so I'm taking matters into my own hands. Let this recording be the proof I need to convince them. The furnace can speak. It's been talking to me for some time now. Listen. Did you hear that? It's a sentient force, capable of communicating. I checked, and there's no record of ever installing this furnace. I believe that... Oh, sorry. What? Yes, I can feed you. What do you eat? I see. I'll try to find some volunteers.
Well, that chick is insane.
I don't like that sound.
I was just about to say the same thing, Jesse. NSC coolant pump.
Bro, go to ship. Fix it fast. If the plant goes boom, we can throw the spoon in the coal.
now?
My old enemy, the clock, is blocking the pipes. You need to deal with that shit. He's very clever. He got him caught with his hand in the fist.
Gross. I did not see anything that I could shoot, though.
We need to fix this thing ASAP. thing I've ever seen.
Very gross.
I don't like that sound.
Okay. Where's the last pump that I need to do? Already did that one. Where's the last one? Oh, up there. Okay.
Let's go lift the lockdown.
Would have been a lot harder if I didn't grab the shield. Or that.
Blockages in pipes C through F. Fruit feels a lot safer when you're around.
I should be
Right,
trying to
lockdown
stay
to lift.
alive.
Directorial. SC control room. I really don't exactly understand where I'm going here. SC control room that way. Yeah, I kind of did this backwards, didn't I? So to do this probably last, now control room right here. Yeah. Oh well. Yep.
forces contain a lockdown. Can only be lifted by a directorial override.
That's it. The other sector should be open now. I think it's time I told Emily why I'm here. I'll risk it. You two should get to know each other.
Alrighty. I think I'll get back and talk to Emily and then probably call it here. It's a good point to do so.
I heard the Hiss attacked the power plant. Brings up a lot of questions.
Jesse, you made it. And you lifted the internal lockdown.
Let's talk. Listen, Emily.
Screw it. Just tell her.
I haven't been completely honest. I have a younger brother, Dylan. When we were kids, we found an old slide projector in Ordinary's landfill. The slides created doorways to other places. Bad things happened. Came through.
That's all she gets. The rest stays locked inside.
But we found help. Through one of the doorways, we met something. A being.
A being? What kind of being?
It's hard to describe, but she helped us. We managed to turn the projector off. The bad things that came through the doorways were gone. After that, your people came. Tried to grab us. I ran away. They got Dylan.
I left him behind.
Bureau agents took your brother?
Yes. You covered it up. No one believed me. I just want to find Dylan. I've been looking for him ever since.
What happened to the slide projector? It sounds like another object of power.
I thought you took it. The Bureau. Along with Dylan.
I've never heard of it. But around here, assume everything's classified. You know, I looked into the Ordinary AWE case files after you mentioned it. Trench and Darling were both involved. A large area of the containment sector was reserved for it. The case hasn't been active for a long time. I have no idea if anything's still there. Can you tell me more about this being you found?
Let's hope you two get along.
She's been with me ever since Ordinary. In my head. She led me to you. I call her Polaris.
As in a guiding star. Did Polaris know about the hiss? If she got you in here in spite of the lockdown, she's very powerful. Which may help explain your test results. Your readings are incredible, Jesse. Now, cross-referencing them with the database, I found 2 matches in Darling's old classified files. Unfortunately, I can't access them beyond the file codes. But one was P6, referring to a prime candidate for a potential future bureau director. This was logged years ago.
Dylan. Is that Dylan?
The other match is on something called Hedron, which must be connected to these Hedron resonance amplifiers somehow. All I know is that Marshall went to the research sector to secure the HRA production after the Hiss first attacked.
So, Marshall seems like our best lead on Dylan.
I need to go after her. How can I get to the research sector?
Use my keycard. The sector elevator will take you there.
Marshall is the next step. What Emily told me about Ordinary, my powers being connected to things in the Bureau's past. I am so close to something. Do you feel it? Something's coming.
We take turns to come for a visit. I helped you. You owe me now. And when time comes, I will come calling.
Alrighty, that is a good point to end it here. Yeah, thanks for hanging out, and we'll catch you in the next one.